evening. Welcome. It is Lisa, and it's time to take an evening balance break. Thanks for joining me for this 30-minute session of yin and restoration. A little bit of yin, a little bit of restoration. Anything in the yin field is the opposite of yang. It allows us to kind of navigate our more feminine energy. It's receiving of the postures as opposed to holding things and working at them. Will allow the floor, the props to come up and hold us. We're offering ourselves that grace and that ease on this day. Today I've brought a couple of blocks with me. I've got a blanket because I'm on a hardwood floor, just placed underneath my ankles. You may want to do this whole practice from the comfort of your own bed, not under the covers on top. I'm also sitting on a bolster. You don't need one to sit upon at this point, but we're going to be doing some side bending today. You may have some pillows that you can roll up, some beach towels, bath towels, something that can go under your side here. Let's begin, as we always do, by taking a nice deep breath in through your nose. Exhale with that audible sigh. And listen to the sound of your body breathing. And feel your body breathe. Your next sigh will mark the start of your practice on this day. Go in with the intention of ease for our entire body, ease for our approach. Invite our bodies into ease by way of breath, gently in through your nose and out through an imaginary straw. Bring to your body the possibilities of hearing with your body, hearing with that unconscious part of your mind. Simple instructions of gently in, out, straw. As you do that, perhaps the mind simply monitors your breath. Watches the body's response to the invitation. Check in. Eyes, steady gaze, even when they're closed. Check in. Face. Invite all the muscles of your face. Check in mouth. Structures within your mouth at ease. Tongue down. Jaw unclenched. And as your body notices itself in calm, when your exhales have naturally become at least twice as long as your inhales, allow your lips to gently close. Know that your body knows to and will go back to the side quite frequently throughout the practice. And you can decide to come back to the imaginary straw whenever you feel you need the re-invitation to ease. You notice your next inhale Gently bring the chest up, extend through the back. And as you notice the exhale begin, start to gently flex or bring down the chest, spine into flexion, head can drop. Inhale and allow your chest to rise, your shoulders back and down, eyes up just a little. Exhale, allow your body to gently slouch. Again, we're easing into the fall season, easing into fall, falling into ease as you bring your body down. Don't let it collapse, but rather gently ease into the fall. Inhale, pick back up. Exhale down. Let's go 3 more on your own timing, no rush. Breath precedes movement. And movement matches the breath, the long, slow exhale. And at the end of your 3rd exhale, stay in the forward position, that gentle slouch. Front of the body just a little shorter. Chin down towards chest, perhaps creating a stretch in the back of the neck. We checked in with the mouth and the structures within, tongue, jaw, and even throat clear. See if you can bring that same grace and ease to your neck and shoulders down away from your ears. On your next inhale, rise back up and find that neutral position. Ischial tuberosities, those butt bones grounded on whatever you're sitting upon. Shoulders relaxed, chest slightly up. Good. On your next exhale, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Stretch is on the long side, the right side. Resist the urge to merely topple. Body stays grounded, ear comes towards shoulder. Again, it would be appropriate to have the stretch on the long side here. If you're feeling a compression on the side that you're bending to, come up, reposition your head, perhaps back just a little bit more, and then ear to shoulder. Chin, stay centered. Today we'll be working the lateral line of the body, the neck included on that. I just said we'll be working, we'll be addressing, we'll be affecting that lateral line. It's really the antithesis of work coding. Head back up, check in with a gentle eyes and chin up. Chin down towards chest, chest up. Back to neutral. And on your next exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Allow yourself to go into this with ease, gently. This side has just stretched. We'll allow the same to the left, the long side. Shoulders relaxed. Head back up. Chest up, eyes up, chin up. Chest stays up, chin falls. We'll keep your chin down towards your chest and gently roll ear to shoulder and then back around the front. Resist the urge to swing your whole body around with it. It's chin down, chest up. Roll to a side, ear to shoulder. Roll through gently to the other side. Simply notice where your body feels this. As you bend to the left, it would be appropriate to feel the left side of the neck. As you move forward, moves to the back of the neck and switches side. Notice where you have sensations as you roll. As you notice one, simply stop on that point where you feel perhaps the most. Take 1 or 2 breaths right there, calling in that sense of ease, even if that means using the imaginary straw. And then move along. When you're ready, back to neutral. Hands down along your sides, gently, right and left. It's just a bobble. Don't force the range of motion too much. This is lateral flexion, side bending. We're checking in with the mobility of the spine at this point. Gently with the soft tissue associated. Perhaps allow your ear to drop with the body, ear to shoulder. And back to center. We'll prepare for the resting side bend, the lateral flexion supported. I'm going to take my bolster, which is round, change the orientation. I'm going to keep this blanket here for me to sit upon. Curl up next to my bolster, bring my body over so my armpit, my arm are on one side of the roll. My pelvis is resting on the floor on the other. You may need to adjust the side of your roll for the size of your body. I'm going to start with my head on a block. You can use a pillow or whatever you have. Body is going into a side bend, being held on the round bolster. I'll start with my knees bent at about 90 degrees. See if you can bring your lower back, your pelvis into neutral. So you don't want to curl up in a big fetal position. We want spines in neutral. Catch a little bit of that cat, cow, lumbar curve that's neutral. I have 0 weight on my shoulder here right now. My arm is free. I'm going to allow my block to drop just a little bit, my head to lower, still supported, getting a stretch right here. Good. I want you also to resist the urge to roll forward or backwards. We're looking for the side of your body, the side seam of your shirt to look right up at the ceiling. Now, if you're comfortable there, we'll start to extend the legs down, almost like you're in a side plank, right? Just being supported by the floor, perhaps a little bend in your knees so you don't tip over. And then you be the judge of how much pillow block you want underneath your head. I'm going to give myself a little on this side. I want you to notice the part of your ribs right underneath your armpit. You can put your hand on it. Take just a couple of deep breaths and you can either picture your ribs expanding as you breathe. You may just be able to put your hands on the ribs and feel the expansion of the rib cage, the spacing of the ribs as you breathe. Take 4 more breaths right there. And we'll start to adjust into a position that is best for you at this time. I'm going to keep my head on this block. Right now I'm feeling a bit of a stretch here, and I'm going to take that. I am feeling absolute comfort, no stretch, no work in the side of my body. So I'm going to add just a little more stretch, and I'll start doing that with kind of a half an arm. Keep my elbow bent. I'm going to bring my arm up, not so much in front, if you can bring it up level with your head. Start with half an arm, elbow bent. Stretch will go from the elbow, perhaps down the side of the body. The superficial tissue, that latissimus dorsi, will have a chance to elongate. And if you're not feeling the stretch and you would like one, turning this into yin, just gently start to elongate the arm. And I always use the line, could you sit here for 20 minutes? And if you say, no, I'm way too uncomfortable for that, you back off to a place that's comfortable and allow your body to ease into that gravitational pull, ease in towards the fall, towards the floor. Earbuds like to fall out in this position. The elongated arm allows, again, the superficial tissue of the arm, the triceps, down into your lats. And if you're still looking for more stretch, the bottom leg can stay straight. The top leg comes forward just a little bit, maybe bend the knee, rest on the ground, or even long leg, about a 30-degree angle out, allowing the pelvis to shift in this direction, creating a little more length in the torso, superficial tissue here, the abdominals. And as you rest into this, deeper abdominals, psoas on the front side, quadratus lumborum in the back. Let's do 3 more deep breaths here. Body relatively at ease, the work coming from the breath. Feel the expansion of the rib cage. Good, so the stretch comes from within as the lungs fill up. Feel them almost tap on the underside of that rib cage, just requesting a little more space. Ribs spread. Ribs in turn connected to the thoracic vertebrae. They respond as well. Good. When you're ready to come out of this, bring your legs back, hips flexed, knees flexed. Let your head come up. Use your arms to help push you up. Take a brief moment and sit. Pelvis steady on the floor, reground. And then prepare for the other side. You can simply roll over. Bring your back towards me. I just don't want to do that. So we'll do the same thing. Bring a block. Pelvis on floor. Body comes towards the opposite side of the bolster. Head resting. Long line of the body. And you don't want to make the mistake of going from 0 to 90 on this. Allow yourself the same time. Am I comfortable here? Legs long, perhaps. Little bend for support. Change the height of the head. Add the arm. Again, you add only when you're comfortable doing so. And we're looking for either ease of your spine in this position, restorative yoga, or a gentle stretch on the lateral line of the body, neck, tricep, lentissimus dorsi. And if the leg in front pulls the pelvis down just a little bit, the deeper tissues, back and front, long line. Side bend occurring mid-thoracic. Highest point of the body here. 4 breaths. Ribs allowed to expand. Let's fill up. Now there's no need to move on your part if you're comfortable right in that position. I'm going to move to bring my legs up. Use my hand to help my head. Push myself up. Generally, when we hit these postures, when we find something, We're generally cued. Whatever you do on the right side has to be done on the left side so we can stay balanced. You may have noticed that going into this, that the two sides were not balanced to start. You'll probably want to spend, you'll probably want to spend a little more time where it's absolutely comfortable. It's not a bad plan if you're looking for a position of ease in the evening, to get out of discomfort, just to give a little grace to your body. If you did notice that one side is significantly tighter, joints don't want to move, your mobility is limited, or the soft tissue of the muscles or the connective tissue is limiting you, you might choose to spend a little more time there. Let's check in wherever you are right now. Breath. Eyes. Face. Mouth. Muscles working minimally. And know as the practice of restorative yoga on this day comes to a close, if you're with me live, if you're practicing in the evening, the time of day for restoration has just begun. Before you move, think about how amped up you really need to be to get on with the rest of the evening. With ease towards more ease. And when it comes time to go to sleep, to bed this evening, remember to re-invite the ease in. Allow yourself to come back to at least this level of ease. And as you are ready, one more little bit bigger inhale through your nose. One more audible sigh to mark the completion of your practice for today. Thanks for joining me.